What's up, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to this stream on Lex Alexis. Today we've got a belter of a game to go on about today. We've got Sheffield United, the playoff semi-finalists, against the team with the second longest unbeaten run in the whole football league, Sunderland. So I've already covered both of these teams playing live twice. Well, in fact, once each time. So I've seen Sheffield United lose to Watford in the opening day of the season, and I've seen Sunderland draw at home to Coventry in their opening day of the season. So this is going to be the first time I've seen the game from 90 minutes from both these teams since the start of the season, which I think is very interesting. Now, what I'm just going to quickly do, there's a big, humongous fan in the way, which I'm just going to move just so I can see my TV. I've needed this fan with our bloody weather right now. Just going to quickly adjust the camera, and I think things are great. There's no blur. Audio's good. Yes, right, nice. Who's here? Well, listen, Gormit fan, welcome to the stream, and well done for your current work in the Prediction League so far. You may have noticed but I posted a Premier League update as well, which I'm trying to keep updated as well. It's so embarrassing, right? Everyone in my office is also doing Premier League predictions, and I'm last place out of everyone in the office. So I'm letting you guys down there. So I really need to try and up my game with Premier League predictions. Tonight, I'm definitely going to record either Championship or Premier League. I've not made my mind up which one yet. It'll probably depend, if there's any live games on a Friday, which I know for a fact we do have a live championship game on the Friday. It's, I think, Norwich. Yeah, they've got Millwall Friday night. And the Premier League don't. So what I think I'm going to do tonight is record my championship predictions. That will be uploaded tomorrow. And then on Friday, you'll see my Premier League predictions, because we actually have a bit of a break. Premier League, no Premier League football at all on the Friday. So got the chance to take a breath. But right now, I'm definitely feeling the full force of constant football. For instance, I did forget to actually save your guys' predictions for midweek. And in fact, I'm actually going to quickly check if anyone's posted any updates so far, because we've had a couple of late predictors, but it's one of those things, unfortunately. I'm just about struggling as much as you guys, actually, in terms of leaving our predictions. But let me know, guys, what are your thoughts of this game? Who do you think will win? Will there be a draw? And who do you think has had the better start of the season? Because I'd say both have had very similar starts, actually, so may not be a straight answer. Definitely different expectations set from both clubs, but if we try and factor that out of it, who's had the better start so far? Dunyo, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Was the Guam fans predicting 2-0 Sunderland? I can always help you collect all predictions if you're ever too busy. That'll be really nice of you, Charlie. Thank you so much. I mean, at the moment, I'm just about coping with it. It's something I really wanted to give Paul, which I did actually give him a call today, but unfortunately he's not very well at the moment. And we were supposed to meet. I mean, if I'm just going to quickly go on how my day was, it was one of the worst days I remember from memory. Boring and just depressing. But I'm hoping with a recent McDonald's just before stream, and hopefully what should be a good game between Sunderland and Sheffield United, it should lift me up, and it should definitely make everyone feel better, with me included. I'm just going to quickly do a couple of maintenance things. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the teams for all 4 games we've got tonight. We have got 8 games tonight. Not doing so well with those first 8 predictions so far. I'll give my brief reaction to those 8 games as well. I know all the results, but in terms of visibly seeing the goals, not really seen any so far. So I'm not, you guys are probably going to be more clued up than me with all of this at the moment. So let's just fingers crossed. Hope that capture works. Okay, not a great start. Oh no, it's working. There we go. Nice. So, let's cover the game we're watching today live on this channel. Sheffield United and Sunderland. Here are the 2 teams. Wes Fotheringham in goal still. Norrington Davis, Egan and Amadezovic are in the back 3 there. Max Lowe and George Bulldog complementing them with wing backs there. So, we've got a 3/5 at the back. Sander Berger and Oliver Norwood with our double midfield pivot. But this is the lineup that and the player that stood out for me. James McAtee, making his first start for Sheffield United, which I think will be really interesting. Ilman Ndiaye and Ryan Brewster up front, so a front two, which is interesting. It could be that we might have a free front maybe, with Mugati being a little bit more advanced, but I'll be intrigued to see how Heckingbottom deals with that. Of course, the top two for the strike partnership, Ross Stewart and Ellis Sims, is going to stay the same. That's definitely worked out wonders so far for Alex Neil and Sunderland so far, as they remain unbeaten in the Championship so far. Patterson and goal with Churkin, Danny Batt, Luke O'Nien as the back three, Lyndon Gooch and Jack Clark complementing the wing backs there. Jack Clark's who had a brilliant start to the season. Daniel Neal and Elliot Embleton, also one that can offer much as well. And Alex Pritchard, I mean, what a comeback story this is for him. He was absolutely brilliant. I think it was harsh that he didn't get more than the 7.2 rating against Coventry, but he got an 8.5 when Sunderland beat Bristol City by 3-2. But yeah, those are the teams, and this is what our bench looks like. Let me know what you think of that reaction and these squads and bench in the comments down below. James Lymington, referee, don't know any experiences with him. You guys might be able to fill me in with that. So we've got 10 minutes to cover the rest of the things. And I'm going to do something that I've never done before as well. Oh, Stoke and Middlesbrough have already kicked off. Oh, bloody hell. All right. Okay. Steady your horses. I should have known that there would be a 7:45 kickoff. Let's see what they've gone with. We've only had one tiny spike of momentum for Middlesbrough, so we've not really missed anything. Stoke have got Bursic, Wilmot, Jagielka, Connor Taylor as the back three. Interesting. Joe Thompson with Tariq Fosu, which was one of their new transfers. Was it today or was it yesterday? It was a very recent transfer there. Lewis Baker still captain with Will Smallbone and Sam Clucas, so a 5 midfield, which is intriguing. Jacob Brown and Dwight Gale. Will Dwight Gale finally get, his season started? Dwight Gale's been up there for the top goal scorer of the Championship in many seasons. He's not really quite hit the ground running yet, but same can be said about Timu Pukki for Norwich, though, who's been top goal scorer in previous seasons. So maybe they've got a lot of pressure on their hands. Zach Steffen stays in goal for Middlesbrough with Mark Bowler, Darren Nenningham, Deech Steele with Isaiah Jones and Ryan Giles. I still think, in my opinion, the best right back and right wing back partnership in the whole of the Championship, in my opinion. Alex Mower, one of their new signings, is starting with Johnny Howson, Paddy McNair. Then you've got Duncan Watmore and Riley McGree up front. That is intriguing. No Matt Crooks on the bench. Now, I don't like that because I think he's still on my fantasy team. I really need to change gaffer. I always forget to change gaffer. Marcus Ford's still there, so we could maybe see a Tariq Fosu versus Mark Force, thing there. So a small Brentford connection there. And then for Stoke, that is what they're rocking with their bench. Looking quite strong there. Only one shot so far in this game. We've really not missed much at all. Before we move on, let's read comments. I've had a mare. Yeah, I know. I've needed to change it. I always forget to change the team. So I've got too much on my plate. I've got predicted 2-2 for Stoke. Prediction 2-1 Middlesbrough. Gosh, I wish James McAtee went to Leeds. Got 7 points yesterday. Blackpool score was very surprising. Yeah, I'll look at all the results whilst I go through all the lineups in a minute. Oh, yeah, they're showing live Millwall's dramatic equaliser at Swansea. We'll talk about through all of those things in a minute. Let's look at West Brom Cardiff. That's another game that's taking place tonight, and Reading and Blackburn's going to be the other one. They've got Button, Townsend, O'Shea, Ajayi, Furlong with Yokuslu starting. Okay. Jake Livermore, Dean Garner, John Swift, Jed Wallace, and Carlin Grant. That's a very strong team there. I think, who would he be in the place of? I don't know, because Yokusulu doesn't tend to start games. Yeah, I don't see who he's taking his place on the bench. With Cardiff, however, they've won all their home games, but not won a single point in their away games so far. They've got Ryan Allsop, Jamina Collins, Jack Simpson, their recent new signing from Rangers, Perry and G, Marlon Romeo, Adi Rinamoto, Ryan Rintel, Belojan Bides, who got the only goal for Cardiff's latest win against Birmingham, Joe Walls with Shago Joe, and Max Walters, who's come under a bit of criticism recently for missing chances. Sawyer's on the bench and O'Dowder's on the bench. I'm a bit surprised that O'Dowder's on the bench, but maybe an injury, but Shago Joe can definitely do a similar good job in that front now. Final game to talk and preview is Reading Blackburn. There it is. Was thinking that we were missing it. Reading have got Lumley, Guinness, Walker with McIntyre, Holmes, Yeardom, Junior Hoylett as their back five. Jeff Hendrick, Lewum with Fornat, Tom Ince and Shane Long up front. I personally would go 2 up front, personally. I don't think Shane Long's a good enough striker to do all of that, have that responsibility on his own personally, but he may prove me wrong in this game. With Blackburn, who are still unbeaten and have only conceded 1 goal in their opening 3 games so far. Kaminsky in goal, Pickering, Ayala, Phillips, Britton with Travis and Buckley there. Ben Brota Diaz, who's very heavily linked with Everton actually. Sammy Smodix, Tyrese Dolan and Jack Vale up front. How will Blackburn do in a midweek game? That's what I'm really intrigued about. And that's the benches that they're both rocking with. Interesting options there. Ryan Hedges, who's had a good start to the season, is on the bench. So Blackburn looking like they've got a pretty deep squad on their hands actually. Keith Strew's their referee. Okay, that's a name I definitely know. Right, only 5 minutes to briefly go through my reaction to all of these games. Let's cover all of them. Let's make sure I don't miss any. Alright, no, it's the next one. Okay, so Preston Rotherham first. I mean, this attack momentum tells the story, doesn't it? Preston having the main part of it. And time wasting actually happening in the 74th minute, which tells you that Rotherham were under pressure. Oh, Bramall was playing. Oh, that's nice to see. Look at that, 21 shots to 5. 6 shots on target and still 0 goals for Preston. Is it? Yeah, so they had Parrott and Johnson there. And I think Reece Jacobson was immediately, yeah, he was brought on. So even with the 3 of them, and with Ched Evans there, there's still no goals. I don't know if I should be worried about Preston's lack of goals. It is only 1 goal they've scored so far this season. Can I look at Rotherham's lineup? So they're pretty much their strong team, really. Yeah, pretty much their strong team, but they really did well to hold on to the point there. Rotherham, bizarrely enough, still unbeaten in the league. Look at that, Rotherham in 8th place right now, so they had a great start. Bristol City Luton. Now, this was definitely the one I saw on my Twitter because I saw Nigel Pearson's reaction to the game and his comments saying that he was going to quit English football because of the standard officiating. So, look at that. Bristol City started so well, and then I think when it got to 2-0, that's when Luton must have started to grow back into it. Sykes got red carded for a foul, and I think the controversy was that he complained that, I don't know if it was Bradley or Freeman, I don't know if it was one of them, but I think in that moment that Luton should have gone down to 10 as well. So Naki Wells got the first goal and Alex Scott with the assist, Vyman with the assist, so Vyman not scoring this time. And then Tommy Conray with the second goal. Interesting stuff. Let me know of your reaction to all of these games actually in the comments down below. Close, 10 to 11 shots, 3 shots on target to 2. Both teams not looking very clinical, but Bristol City taking clear of their chances. Luton so far winless and in the bottom 3 right now. They've definitely got to fix this so far. Now, this is one of the main games I knew. So, Swansea were 2-0 up by half-time and were very comfortable. Ryan Malling and Michael Obafemi. Ryan Malling scoring the first minute of the game. But, look at that. By the 93rd minute, Ben Cabango scored an own goal. And then, bizarrely enough, another own goal by Nathan Wood. 2 minutes after that, made it 2-2. The classic shithouse result. And, you know, Swansea have just been Gary Rowetted, if there was ever such a thing. 17 shots to 15, only 1 shot on target, and Millwall drew this 2-2. None of this makes sense, doesn't it? 9 shots on target, so similarly with Preston. Swansea, I know they actually scored goals, but you could arguably say with the chances they made, should have scored more for what they did. I would be disappointed if I was a Swansea City fan there. Millwall going in this squad there, and Swansea going in this one there. God, look at that. 5.8 rating for Nathan Wood. What a damning ranking that is as well. The teams are out, by the way, so I'm going to be very quick in this next couple. Norwich pick up their first win. Never thought I'd see the day. Josh Sargent with the first goal, actually. It's Sinani. Great performance. Goal and an assist. And clearly professional foul last man. Clearly a one-on-one moment, but Tom Lees took one for the team and got red carded. But despite that, they actually got narrowed the deficit. Jack Rudoni with his first goal contribution and Patrick Jones with the goal. So very one-sided by the looks of things there. 22 shots to 11, 9 shots to 5. So actually, Huddersfield actually still offer quite a fair bit, you know, despite being peppered and conceding many chances. Burnley Hull 1-1. Hull still unbeaten in the league as well, and it was actually them who took the lead. Ozan Tufan taking the lead with Estupinian with an assist there. He's having a great season, Estupinian. But Jay Rodriguez with his first goal in the Championship, and Ian Matson with the assist. I think Ian Matson up there for Burnley's best player at the moment there. By the looks of things at the moment, there was nothing. Oh, there was a time-wasting one, Callum Elder, but that was the only one we got. So you could say that Burnley had more of it. Yeah, 37%, 15 shots to 4, 5 shots to 3 there. Yeah, pretty damning assessment there for Burnley, having all that chance and the ball when they didn't get a win there. 1-1 between Birmingham and Watford. Birmingham still unbeaten at home, which, you know, that might help them survive the season. They actually took the lead as well, with George Hall getting the goal from Scott Hogan. Ken Samer managed to get the equaliser, no assist there, so it must have come off a deflection or maybe a set piece. But lots of things, Watford were a little bit stronger there, but no fouls for time wasting there. They actually played on and did really, really well. 14 shots to... Oh, look at that. So Birmingham had 4 shots on target, and Watford only had 2. Not clinical whatsoever. They've got to work on that. Finally, yeah, this was a surprise result. Blackpool win by 1-0. Josh Bowler getting the goal, literally probably the last attack before half-time. And it looks like QPR really grinded it out, but just couldn't get away past it. Look at that, 14 shots. So Blackpool actually outshot them there, but look at that, 6 shots on target there. So, classic example of them hitting the goal, but they're not being clinical with the ball, sadly. So, that's all I can say. But Blackpool, with their second win of the season, it's looking a little bit more rosy for them now. But we're back here talking about Sheffield United and Sunderland, because as I'm talking, they're just about to kick off now. They've just kicked off, so I've just missed the timer, but I'll add it on when I can catch up with the time. Right, hang on a minute. I have seen comments. Let me just quickly get one thing sorted, and then I'll talk to you guys. I feel bad when I ignore you guys. I mean, I don't purposely do it. I just, you know, I'm busy. I can catch you on the 15-second mark. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Caught it. Should be right on time. You can see the timer now. There we go. Perfect. Love it. Oh, this is missing as well, actually. So let's get that sorted. If I can tie. First half. And there we go. Right, let's start the stream. Please do give the stream a like. It really does help the growth of this channel when you do that. When you like the channel, it helps more people see it. Subscribing as well really does help the growth of this channel as well. It really just increases the chances of people spotting my channel and potentially could turn into something. Ooh, maybe. We had a small... It's been pinballing at the moment, so not many chances to talk about at the moment. But we're 1,313 at the moment. Still not reached 1,315. So if we can get there, that would be an incredible achievement for the channel. It would be a brilliant achievement. And please also share the channel too. All of that really helps too. Right. Let's quickly go to comments. Jack's watching something almost. They're playing Yeovil, I think. Not Yeovil. Is it Yeovil or York? It's a team. So that's all I can remember. A shot on goal for Sunderland, but it was a balloon shot. Going to be watching between me and LJP. All right, fair enough. That's because I know about Leeds. I've asked their reaction talking to me being the worst predictor in my office at the moment. I'll be back. I'll be back. 7 in the Premier League, says Hill Football. Yeah, they forgot about Leeds versus Chelsea. You know what? I might, because of the curse I have whenever I predict Chelsea to win something. Seen the comment from Dunyo there. David's got to edge the blades. Interesting. Did I see Bristol City and Luton brawl last night? All started from a risky challenge from Sykes and Freeman pushing him over. Right, okay, so that's what Nigel Pearson was on about. So I think he agreed with Sykes getting sent off, but I think he felt Luke Freeman should have got sent off as well for the retaliation and the reaction. So that's what he was talking about in his interview there. Interesting. No Gasmino party. He's downstairs at the moment, but he's a drowned rat at the moment, so he can stay there. What's my McDonald's? Yeah, that's the comment I saw. So I had a chicken selects, so 5 of them. And it's just a medium meal, really. So with chips on the side, barbecue sauce. That's all you need, really. Blackpool score was very surprising. I did read that there. First Blackpool win against QPR since 1972. What a stat. If that's the case, That's 50 years. Wow, what an achievement. So in their 50-year anniversary, they've managed to beat QPR away again. What an achievement there. Junior Saints are going out for a bit. Okay, I'm so sorry, Junior. I must have not seen. I'm so sorry. Riley Taylor, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're still here. You know, I've not been talking to many of you guys. I'm just going to try and catch up with comments and then we'll talk more about the game. So I support technically Colchester because they're the only SS team left in the EFL. I do look at Chelsea as a city as well because they're my local team. And in terms of the Premier League team, I support Chelsea. My uncles, my dad, most of my family support Chelsea, so they will be my Premier League team as well. Ryan Giles is the GOAT, says up the borough. Yeah, they're playing right now against Stoke. We will be chopping and changing and seeing what is going on between the 4 games as well, because yeah, that's a good point actually. Didn't think about that. So it's not as simple as just watching this game. You know, I've got to keep a close eye on the 3 other games. Right, that's good quality by Sheffield United, but it is defended. They want a corner, and a corner's been given. Yeovil played Barnet last night. Yeah, so it must have been York City then. There's only one. Oh, I'm not saying his name. Blue Terrier. Any more of that, then I'm removing your mod. I'm keeping a close eye on York versus Moors. Okay, apparently we've got a goal already. So, having said that, you know, we're going to have some really... It's going to be interesting to try and keep up with all this, but we do have a goal, and it's at the Bet365 Stadium. Stoke have taken the lead against Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough is just not clicking for them right now. Stoke are taking the lead. Jacob Brown with the goal. Still yet to hear what it's all about, but it's their first shot in the game. Are you telling me in 20 minutes, well, nearly 20 minutes, there's only been 1 shot each? What a bad game this is turning out to be. But it has been spiced to life with a goal. Jacob Brown makes it 1-0 to Stoke. Things are just not clicking for Middlesbrough. As you can see, big attack momentum there, but I'm surprised we've not seen a spike for Stoke. They've got the goal. So, might be a counter-attack goal, thinking about it, potentially. I don't know, but not a great start. Oh my gosh, Sunderland had an opening there. I think it was Ross Stewart that could have had something there. I need to look at it again. So that partnership between Stewart and Sims already working wonders. Berger gets tackled off the ball. Sims, and it's the pass from Sims is not great. He can't find Ross Stewart. But that already is showing great promise, actually. I don't know who it was who tackled it, but whoever it was some great determination by the midfield. I said 2-1 Stoke. I donate Chelsea, Charlie. Let's not do that there. Rexy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Knickknacks, oh what a name, says, would have been in 1 goal, Sunderland there, the pass was weighted better. Yeah, that's the chance I was talking about with Sims and Stewart there. So, not even just the weight of the pass, just needs to direct the pass better, because Sims had time and space there to perfect the pass, but unfortunately he didn't quite get it right. Right. Or maybe another chance for Sunderland. Here's Clark going into the left. He does very well there. Squared ball, and it's been defended, and Sunderland got a throw in. Wow. Jack Clark already having a great impact onto the game so far. Just an update on the other 3 games. Reading, Blackburn, West Brom, Cardiff, and of course Sheffield United, Sunderland. All 0-0. Now, I know that voice. That is Neil Warnock. He's commentating this game. Oh, well, in a way, I can't quite hear him so well because I'm talking to you guys. But, this is nice to see Neil Warnock commentate with his former club in Sheffield United. And, of course, he would have faced Sunderland many times as well. Nick Nasty got the sound off. Has he got the commentary off? So he's literally just listening to me, or has he actually got my sound off and it's part of a prank or something? Oh well, this breaking news for Manchester United. So one of the consortiums who tried to buy Chelsea, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, has now looked like that he's got interested of buying a stake to buy Manchester United, taking full control. Now, that's going to be interesting because we were heavily linked with Ratcliffe. But, of course, we've gone for Todd Bowley as our ownership there. If it does go out, to see these ownerships and these 2 clubs go against each other, That's going to be a very interesting dynamic there. Oh, okay, they're panning the camera of Mukati. He's not done so much so far, but it's good to see him getting involved in the pitch. A young player with so much potential, and I really hope he gets the chance here. Here's Jack Clark already forcing pressure on Sheffield United. I gotta say, I think Sunderland may be started slightly better so far. It's hard to edge a team so far, especially with only 8 minutes in. But based on what's happened, I think Sunderland have looked a little bit more confident. Sheffield United have got a throw in though. Charlie says, what am I up to? Well, I'm watching the game. In terms of what I did today, I mean, I was supposed to have, I think I talked to you guys about it already. I was supposed to have a half day off work and, you know, I was supposed to celebrate my brother's A-levels and, you know, play football. And due to the weather, I couldn't celebrate Elliot's A-levels things. We were about to go to London, but that cancelled. And what happened as well, the football cancelled, not because of, oh, that's a lot of injuries. Robinson, Osborne, O'Connell, Davis, Kieran Clark, Bogle, Billy Sharp and Ender Stevens all injured for Sheffield United. That's a huge injury list. But anyway, we're supposed to play football, you know, like the annual football that you may have seen already on my channel when we hit 1,000 subs. My reaction to that game was one of the things that you guys got. That was basically this year's version was supposed to take place today. But all this could be a chance. Ryan Brewster, and his shot's over. I think it's a block, actually, so it's a corner. Wow. Now, here's Brewster as well. He's changed his hairstyle. Maybe Pritchard with that defending it. It's about 11 injured. Wow, interesting. Oh, yeah. I mean, Pritchard wanted a foul there. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it wasn't a goal. No, it was a goal kick. Oh, that's a crap shot then by Brewster. Bloody hell. Almost half the club injured. Wow. That's very substantial there. I mean, still good enough to field a team, but now I know why James McAtee is starting now. So, yeah. Didn't do the football in the end because too many people pulled out. So, ultimately, I wanted this half day to really be a chance to see school friends for the first time in a year. And it turned out just to be a very boring day at home. I wanted to even make a video, which I'm going to announce what I'm going to do with that in a couple of minutes' time. But wanted to make a video, but I actually felt very demotivated to make it. Didn't have the energy, felt really tired. I already worked for 3 hours. And I don't know. It was one of the very few signs where I just did not feel like making a video today. But I will be making a video at some point because I'm going to do my championship predictions tonight. But in that moment, I just didn't feel doing it. But what I am going to do, and this is what I'm going to announce here, in half time, I'm going to see if I can squeeze the video in whilst I am doing the stream. And the video that I was planning to do was basically second kit versus third kit. Now, not all the third kits of the championship have been announced yet, but basically what this was is to basically go through every team's second and third kit and choose which one I like more. As simple as that. But not all teams have got their third kit. All of them have got their away kits though, so I'll be able to rank all of those. Congrats to Elliot on his A-levels. So he's getting his results tomorrow, but we were supposed to go out today to celebrate and, you know, just to get in the right state of mind for it. But didn't happen, unfortunately. It was a pretty crappy day until I got the McDonald's there. It really, really was. Very boring, very dull, and felt very, very tired. Bizarrely more tired than I felt in terms of going to Ipswich every day. Which is very, very weird, to be honest. Got to say thank you guys for updating the game. Apparently, from Wallace and Gorman fan, Blackburn have had a yellow card already. No other goals so far with Reading, Blackburn, Cardiff, West Brom, and Sunderland and Sheffield United, of course, because I'm watching that game. Don't see the yellow card so far, but I'm sure it will show up in a minute. I'm telling you what, I'm seeing some very interesting balls from Sunderland so far. Very direct at the moment. Bale should have had a free kick in the build-up to Stokes' goal. Not happy. All right, okay. So it does sound like a counter-attack, but Middlesbrough probably being dispossessed and thinking it was a foul, out of shape and position, and then Jacob Brown scores. That reminds me of what happened with Manchester United and Atletico Madrid, where they wanted a free kick and then they go out to the other end and score. That does sound like that's what's happened there. Right. Send my best wishes to Elliot. Thank you. I'll make sure I send those across. Well, I was just looking at Reading and Blackburn. I've just got back to it. And there's a goal. Reading are winning. Okay. So this is the first time that Blackburn have fallen behind in a game this season. So as Harry Pickering with the yellow card, I wonder if it was a free kick or a penalty. Tom McIntyre with the goal. I wonder if it's a free kick and Tom McIntyre with a header. You guys are probably going to be able to tell me more details because, of course, I'm not watching the game and bloody Sky, they won't show all the goals as they go in. Bless me. So sorry, I should have warned you guys. So how did that goal happen? I'm thinking, based on what I've seen, it's been a free kick and McIntyre's probably got a header to it. Tom Ince with the assist. Oh my God, why am I sneezing? Get a grip. Right, this could be a moment. Gooch with the cross for Sunderland. Oh, Fotheringham does well. But Ross Stewart tries to slide in, get a touch. But Fotheringham with some great goalkeeping manages to keep the ball and clasp it. He tripled Brereton Diaz. Oh, that's not great. Hill Football said he predicted 2-1 to Reading. Well, I can officially check because I've screenshotted all of the predictions now. And quite recently as well, so I can check if you're being honest, which I believe you are. Yeah, you did. You did say 2-1 Reading. I rest my case. About half of the Barrow players stopped in the build-up, needed them to score for the prediction, so not too bad. Did I predict? I literally can't remember what I predict for Stoke and Middlesbrough. Maybe I did. I think I said 2-1. So, yeah, not the end of the world, but, well, that's what's more disappointing. You can't just all stop because a free kick's not been given for you. You know, I think this is actually a perfect comparison with Atletico Madrid's goal against Manchester United last year. Oh, this could be a chance for Sheffield United. Oh, no. Oh, what a wasted opportunity. It's still not over. But they had a good break. Sheffield United had 3 versus 2. But they mucked it up completely. Oh, Neil Warnock was not pleased with them there. Because that was a huge, huge moment. I don't know what happened. I don't know who blocked it. I think it was Brewster that blocked. So it was a really poor ball. And Ndiaye... Oh, God, Ndiaye is so frustrating. Oh, no, it's Brewster. Brewster's really frustrating. It was Ilman Ndiaye who picked up the ball, did a fantastic run, tried to square it, I think, to Max Lowe, but then Ryan Brewster got in the way of the pass. Had he even had more awareness and picked up the ball, he would have had a clean strike and potentially a goal. We stopped one of the goals against QPR as well. We need to stop doing that as it's costing us. Yeah, well, that's just poor game management, isn't it? Chris Wilder really needs to work on that then. You're looking good versus Moors. I tell you what, you're considering that I think they only finished 5th place in the National League North and they won promotion via playoffs. It sounds like they're doing quite well so far. And of course, they are a former EFL team, so I would love to see them return to the EFL one stage. You have access to every championship game. Well, watch you... Oh, I said 1-1. Oh, well, at least someone remembers. Thank you, Wallace, a Guaman fan. At least someone remembers. Thank you for that. God, yeah, okay. No, I do remember that now. I think it's because both have not won their... No, Stoke won a game, did they? I'm sure Stoke won a game. I don't know. I think Stoke being inconsistent and then Middlesbrough starting the season slow, I think naturally I've been predicted a draw, which actually right now, probably not looking like a terrible prediction right now, actually. Do I dare say so? Myself? Any more goals in the other games? No, I've just checked, Charlie. So, we've only got 2 so far. This could be a chance for Sheffield United here. Oh, McAtee. Oh, he trips over the ball. Oh, he wins it back, though, really well. Come on, McAtee, you could get... Oh, does he win it? He does really well there to still win the ball, but it's deflected and Pritchard boots it away. Oh, okay, still alive for Sheffield United's purpose. Oh, I tell you what, Sunderland looked good, but now Sheffield United are cranking the pressure. Interesting. Sky Blues point of view, welcome to the stream. Hi, how are you doing? It's good to see a good amount of you going to my channel, to be honest. It's good to see a lot of different fans. Got a couple of Coventry fans here, actually. Oh, right, okay, here's Bulldog. Square ball, but it's blocked away, but it's still alive. Shot! Oh, that's going to hurt. That was a shot from distance. Literally, I think it may be Danny Bat that just got completely struck in the head. And now here comes Sunderland. Here's Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart, just wide. Whoa, my God. I tell you what, this game is definitely starting to boil into something really exciting. Huddersfield's postponed. Yes, that's right. So, there's been a joint statement as well. And I think that's actually a good thing for me to react to. Let me see if I can get the statement for you guys. Because it was written by Coventry and the Wasps. This statement. I've not read it, but I know they are. I know they have. Okay, apparently it was a header that Tom McIntyre scored, because I just read the tweet that Reading made. Class. Cross caught by Fotheringham. Where's the statement? It's there somewhere. Hang on a minute. Let me just think of where I need to go. I'll get it up within 2 seconds. Please do like the stream if you've not done so already. It does really, really help the growth of this channel if you've not done so. And please also hit the subscribe button too. That really, really helps. Oh, no foul given there. That is, okay. That is very controversial there. I've been quite lucky there. Let's see this again. So long. Oh, I think he's offside. I think that's why no foul was given. Oh, Danny Bat, you can't do that. You can't keep doing that. That's a long ball. Great ball, but unfortunately offside in that position. Cool. Got to be very careful there, actually. This game is now really starting to get back into life now, I think. We've been promised a really good game. I think it was Norwood who got fouled, actually. Coventry are going to have to get a hard time getting those home games as done, as I can't see the pitch getting done anytime soon. Something's got to happen. Like, they've got to... is it possible that maybe Birmingham and Coventry could ground share again? Because I'm just trying to think of home games. All cross comes in and booted away. It's now a corner to Sunderland. So, first game of the season, Coventry were away and Birmingham were... away, weren't they? That's not going to work then, isn't it? Because I think they play home and away at the same time. Yes, because Birmingham were at home yesterday and Coventry should have been at home yesterday as well. So they can't do that. Otherwise, they'd have to completely rejig the fixtures. Could Burton's one be available, Pirelli? Because they already used it for Carabao Cup. Corner goes in. Still kept alive. But Mukati... I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with the attitude of Mukati right now. Interesting ball, but Fotheringham connects. 2-0 Stoke, but disallowed. Oh, okay. Rexy says, no, not St Andrews. They didn't enjoy St Andrews last time. See more news about Sir Jim Ratcliffe there. So, I'm just thinking, so did Burton play at home yesterday? Yes, they did. Because they played at home to Ipswich, I know that, because Ipswich are now top of the championship, top of League One, following their 1-0 win. Marcus Harness with a goal. Oh God! But there's going to have to be some EFL team local to Coventry that would hopefully be kind enough for them to use their pitch when they're travelling away. I think, but you know, as I've just demonstrated there. Both Burton and both Birmingham play their home games at the same time as Coventry. So the fixture, system has completely screwed this up pretty much, unfortunately. Wow. In terms of what team do I support? I support Colchester being the only EFL team in the in Essex in the EFL. Then I also definitely look at teams like Chelsea because they're my local team. And I also, in terms of the Premier League team, I look at Chelsea as well because my family supports it there. Rexy says, not Burton either. Well, where would you want to go? You're not going to go to like Aston Villa or something. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. You're going to have to find some reserve pitch whilst, Rico's being fixed, unfortunately. Or Coventry Building Society. We have got a second goal at Bet365. People were saying 2-0 Stoke. It's now 1-1. The game's completely flipped now. So we had a disallowed goal for two strikers combining for the first goal. But it's just popped through. In fact, Middlesbrough have now equalised in this game. So that is what I predicted. Oh, okay. Ndai now with the ball. Free kick won. And Sunderland are not happy with that. Dan Neal's not happy with that as well. He didn't agree with that foul whatsoever, actually. Let's look at it. So, Tanderberger and Ilman Ndai with the run. And... his ankle gets it, but it's the action of it. Because he flexes his legs up, it catches Ndai quite dangerously, so I would understand why a free kick was given. But it's a harsh one, I'd agree on that. Who scored for Middlesbrough? Tell me. Duncan Watmore scores with Azai Jones getting the assist. He's still my fantasy team, so thankfully he'll get me some points there. But I really need to put Watmore in over Crooks now. Duncan Watmore scores, says 1-1 there. Yeah, I just saw that. As he does take the ball cleanly. Yeah, he gets contact there, but it's the follow through where his legs kick up at the shin. So unfortunately, because there is a hard bit of contact there, I would understand why I was given, but I would agree it's a harsh one there. Free kick, and it's a poor one anyway. I said 2-2. I'm guaranteed a point if it stays. Yes, that'll be good for you there. Our prediction was gone since Stoke scored. Yeah, it's always risky when you predict clean sheets for teams. Play at Leicester, says Jack. Will that be able to work? What's Neil Warnock doing now? Where's he going? The cameras have spent more time on Neil Warnock than they have done in this whole game. Oh, chance maybe? Okay, caught there. Right, hang on a minute there. What's going on? I don't know what happened there. Player Moores. Yeah, that could happen there. Still no goals elsewhere. Still 1-0 between Reading and Blackburn. No goals between West Brom and Cardiff. I mean, I think all of us could have predicted that there. I think I said 1-0 West Brom. But now I'm thinking it might be 0-0. Play Aston Villa. That might work, yeah, because Aston Villa were at home and they're away. Yeah, that might work actually, but are Aston Villa going to give their pitch away like that? But that's what I would think of doing. None of this, let's keep pushing games away. I would be ringing representatives of local clubs right now and say, I'm really sorry about this, but we'll pay you a grant or a loan, if you allow us to play our home games at your stadium. Oh, Ellis Sims down in the box, but no penalty given. Mend Jr., thank you for subscribing, which reminds me, guys, please do continue showing support for the channel. Liking and subscribing does really, really help the growth of this channel. It really, really does help. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. We're on 18 likes, so guys, we're 12 away from our target of 30 likes, so if we can hit that target, that'll be incredible. I've only just noticed there's a very fatal error of my scorecard. There's no scores. And this one needs to change as well. How's it only taking me till the 25th minute for me not to even notice that? Right, there we go. That's completely fixed. So guys, please do subscribe if you've not done so. Because right now oh my gosh, we have grown. Look at this, guys. So we are on 1,316. We could get Ellis Sims. Oh, good defending by Amadesovic. We're on 1,316. So, guys, we are 4 away from 1,320. That'll be a brilliant achievement for the channel if we can get it, because that'll be 7 subs, and that's really, really decent for this channel, actually. Thank you guys as always for the support. One thing to remind you, 2,000 subs and I shave my beard. So we are officially 684 subs away for getting there. Quick maths. But thank you guys already for showing support. It'll get to a point that commentary will have to play their home games somewhere else as they have too many games to show. Yes, I'm just surprised they're not dealing with this now. Why aren't they dealing with this now? If they know how long it's going to take. You know, there needs to be some communication and some, you know, reassurance to some commentary fans that they're really trying hard to find an alternative. At least with the Cowbell Cup, they actually, well, no, I don't think it was they, but the, you know, the providers of the competition managed to find an alternative place to go. Rexy says, fix the pitch. Well, yeah, but you should see the state of it. It's terrible. It's been used for the Commonwealth, and I really wouldn't be surprised if Coventry do try and sue the Wasps. There's been like a legally binding contract of the use of the stadium there. And I think what could warrant that could warrant Coventry trying to break away entirely and get new ownership as well. And that's what we've been hearing recently in the news outlets. Simon Jordan linked to potentially buy Coventry. I'm sure there's other investors interested in buying Coventry, but definitely Simon Jordan, the most high profile one. I wouldn't say the most likely one to get it. Oh, this could be a chance. Brewster! It's straight at Patterson. God, the front three of Sheffield United have been very indecisive when they have the ball in the penalty box there. So Iman Ndiaye gets brought down, but I'm surprised that I didn't see who it was. That oh, that's a good tackle, but it's a throw in to Sunderland. Pitch is so terrible you can't have football on the pitch for 2 years. If it's 2 years, then that's awful. If it cannot be used for that much there. What I will say to replace, excuse me, if you have to replace a pitch entirely, God, it would honestly be at least, it probably would be at least $500,000 to replace the pitch. And undoubtedly, I don't think Coventry want to pay that. You know, especially as it wasn't their, you know, it wasn't their actions. It really wasn't. Play at Leeds. Keeper was well placed. Oh, now this is dangerous. This is dangerous here. Red card. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is really bad. Dan Neil, who's already had a really harsh challenge brought against him. It was a professional foul, last man. Luke O'Nine's not happy with that. All of a sudden, this game has just completely changed. Now Sunderland's unbeaten run of 16 games is hanging by a thread now. They've now got 10 men for a full hour of football. Wow. I mean, I think it is a red card. So it's 09 passing it, and it's a poor touch by Dan Neil. And to be fair, it's good pressure by Norwood. You can see him kind of do this, celebrating as the red card goes out. Is it Norwood or is it Mukherjee? I didn't see who it was. I did see the Sheffield United player. If it's Mukherjee, he's made a great... I think it is. It is Mukherjee. I tell you what, Mukherjee's done really well. I'm enjoying saying his name, as you can tell. But he has won that team that red card actually. And that's what I feel like Sheffield United needed. You know, a bit of a blessing in disguise having those injuries. Having some young players determined to prove themselves. Mukherjee taking it. Header! And it's deflected just wide. It's a corner though. Jack saying cheerio. Yeah, the chants are going in now. I tell you what, I want to see a red card when Ipswich play, you know, just to hear the chants. One thing I will say, when I do go to Ipswich again, I know which stand I'm going to get, but I will check the pricing of it because it is a different price depending what stand you go to. Oh, Charles, goal! We've got a breakthrough. Honestly, only 1 minute within Sheffield United having a man advantage, Anel Amadezovic has scored his first goal for Sheffield United from a corner. Simple as that. Corner whipped and header won. God, look at the amount of stewards they've got there. Someone's on the pitch. Wow. They're going to have to deal with that. Former Forest defender Amadezovic as well. What a moment. And Alex Neil definitely not happy based on his face. So, corner's taken. That's a good delivery, and it's just so simple. It is so simple. Very, very powerful. No one pressing him. Well then, red card, and we've now got a goal. This really could be a bad game for Sunderland here, and they could be taught a very harsh lesson here about making sure that you stay disciplined as much as you can. I don't know who took the corner. Was it Norwood who took the corner? I mean, it would surprise me. He's good with set pieces. But that's a great moment for him. His first goal for Sheffield United. And Neil Warnock is celebrating that goal, commentating, and now he's one of the fans there. Sunderland in the mud. Yeah, that's right. So this is actually only the second time they've been behind in the whole season, because they did fall behind against Bristol City at one stage. But this is the first time where Sunderland have not scored first in a game. Stat of the day. Of this season, at least. Excluding Carabao Cup, of course. Because, of course, Sunderland actually didn't do so well in the Carabao Cup last time. Sunderland were too busy worrying about Sheffield United players to look at where the ball was going. They just didn't have a good defensive setup with that corner. It's as simple as that, really. No one really pressed Amadezovic. If there's anyone you've got to mark in the corner, it's the defenders, because they eat those set pieces for breakfast. Ryan Giles, the goat, is saying that Middlesbrough's going to win tonight. Well, they're drawing at the moment. It's half-time, by the way, at the Bet365, 1-1, which is what I predicted. By the looks of things, Middlesbrough have been better. Stoke have scored. Arguably controversial circumstances, although, to be fair, I've seen some of the decisions going against Stoke at the start of the season. And I think it's been about time that they've had a bit of luck themselves. But now Middlesbrough have equalised. It was Isaiah Jones with the assist and Watmore with the goal. Is the Neil Warnock show? Yeah, that really is. I mean, I don't care, because I like Neil Warnock. But if anyone doesn't like Neil Warnock, they're going to easily complain about this. 1+ minute at the Moors. You're watching that game. Is this? I'd assume it'd still be 0-0. I mean, I have got National League games pinned on my phone in case there are any goals that go in there. Yes, 0-0, and actually it is half time 0-0 so far in that one. Solihull in the top 7 and York just behind them there. I'm intrigued how Wrexham are doing, and they are at 16th. Oh, yikes. A draw, a win, and a loss for Wrexham. Not a great start for them. Isaiah Jones is going to get most assists this season. Well, that's why he's in my gaffer team. I think he'll be one of the young players of the year. I think he was my pick of young player of the year, actually, Isaiah Jones, actually. So maybe he has a great season. Oh, my God. Ooh. We nearly had a cross goal. A cross shot comes in. That really took me by surprise. Bukati again with the ball. I think it was Baldock. And I think it was a save by Patterson. Oh, that's a good ball going in. Is Amadezovic. So he's trying to get his second goal of the game. Ambitious stuff, but it's a good save by Patterson. It's another corner. Wow, indeed. Okay, let's see this corner get taken. Right, referee's having a talk with some people. I forgot who the referee was. It is, I did look at this, his name is James Linnington. So guys, have you got any experiences of James Linnington? Any game that you remember him refereeing that you liked or didn't like? I always want to hear your referee stories. Junior, welcome back. Good to see you. Oh, cross comes in. Shot! Oh, it's over. Well, you missed a big bulk of the action, Junior. It started slowly, then it started building up, and then bang. Dan Neal, professional foul, last man, gets a straight red card. 1 minute after that, Anel Amadezovic scores his first goal for Sheffield United from a corner. Friday night's game is Norwich Millwall. I will try and stream that as well. And Sunday, we've got a Sunday game as well. Bristol City Cardiff, 7-side derby time. Ball's going up, says Jack. It'll be really nice to see them go up. And you wish Dorking gets to play off. Dorking has had a really good story as well. Yeah, you did miss action. Well, hopefully for your sake, the action doesn't stop here. I definitely want to. I definitely want to see more action there. James Linnington is the greatest ref for what I can remember. Don't really have an issue with him. Fair enough. That's a rare. That's a rare time I've heard that. Normally when I ask about a referee, there's always one person that's had one bad experience. That's what I'm waiting for. I don't think any referee will pass with flying colours being just an all-round likeable referee. It's part of the job description. Expect to be hated. Well, I'll just quickly show you what the championship table's looking like with these results. So, as you can see, Coventry rock bottom with Luton and West Brom are still in the bottom now, but Huddersfield, despite winning against Stoke in the weekend, they're only just above the relegation zone. Middlesbrough just above, Wigan also just above, Stoke not far away from there. Norwich with their first win go up to 17th. QPR looking a bit inconsistent, 1 win, 1 draw and 2 defeats. Bristol City matching that as well. Swansea mid-table, Burnley 12th. Sunderland, this will be their first defeat of the season and their long unbeaten run will come to an end with game 16. Reading, with that 1-0 lead against Blackburn, we would have picked up 2 wins and would have picked up 6 points. Was there a change in the table? I don't know if I noticed. Cardiff are still 6th. And Mill, with that late draw, still in the top 6 as well. Blackpool up in 8th, which I can tell you, Reading and Blackpool weren't predicted that high by many people. Let's just quickly check some scores from some other games. Still 1-1 between Stoke and Middlesbrough. That's gone to half-time. Reading and Blackburn still 1-0, as I told you, McIntyre with the goal. Tommins with the cross or free kick, whatever it was. I have a feeling it was from a free kick conceded by Pickering, and then Tommins delivers it and McIntyre with the goal. Might not have been that, but that's what I think might have happened. West Brom Cardiff still 0-0. Knew there wasn't going to be many goals in that game. And, Jamina Collins out and Callum O'Dowda's on. Hope Jamina Collins is okay. Looks like that will be an injury. Still 1-1 between Stoke and Middlesbrough. That's going to half-time. Pretty much the only highlights were the goals. Jacob Brown, 2. That's an interesting ball. Chance maybe for Sheffield United. Good defending. I tell you what, now that Sheffield United have got a man advantage for the rest of the game, it's going to be interesting for me to see how Sunderland are going to cope with that. That's some good overlapping play. Ball's been kept in, and it's a goal kick. Amadezovic has been so involved in this game. He's been really up for it. Fair play to the man. Duncan Watmore with the goal for Middlesbrough, and we're all caught up. Call me Usher, because I'm so caught up. I thought about singing it, but I just held back. Not in the mood to be singing tonight. Wish Diaz just scored. Please, Ben. Please, Ben. Says Charlie. You hear that, Ben? You've got to score for Charlie. He isn't the greatest ref. Right. I was gonna say no one says a ref is good. That's that's the only answer you give. Late Doughty, the ref against Luton last night, is probably worse than him. Well, who's the referee that did your team versus Hull? Because he was demoted to League One. That was a very shoddy performance by that, because that was a clear dive given as a penalty against Bristol City. Michael Oliver, I have a hatred for him, and I'm a Watford fan. Well, to be fair, Michael Oliver was the referee that saw your team have that Hog Deeney moment. He was the referee, although he did give a penalty to Leicester where I think it shouldn't have been a penalty. But, to be fair to him, he continued play, and he allowed the Hog Deeney moment to happen. Referee had on Tuesday was shocking. Despite the draw, he was terrible. Next 3 games, I want 7 points. Wigan, Rotherham, and then Norwich. I mean, a draw against Norwich would seem ambitious, but based on how slowly they've started the season, probably quite realistic, actually. I think you can get results at home. I do fear that they don't set up well away from home. Their last away game, they didn't have a single shot on target against Cardiff. And I expected them to be, pretty good against Cardiff. So I definitely need to work on that. Did you hear about the Norwegian striker who's linked with Middlesbrough said to the press he wants to leave and join us? Norwegian striker who wanted to join Middlesbrough. Heard many rumours. The latest one I heard was the Liam Delap rumour to Stoke. But I don't know if that's been confirmed yet. I don't know who that Norwegian striker may be. Perhaps I do know, but I've been, I spend most time now doing work. rather than researching the championship, I'm looking at this as like a real part-time thing I do now. So, unfortunately, because of that, there's going to be gaps in my knowledge. What happened to Sunderland? Well, Sunderland went down to 10 men. Professional foul last man by Dan Neal. Definitely a red card on... all headed away. But, Sunderland now starting to push. It was Mukati who won the red card against Sunderland. Corner comes in within that free kick. And Arnel Amadezovic scores his first goal for Sheffield United from that corner. Pretty much as simple as that. So the events happened, within 1 minute of each other. The red card and the goal. Plays in the Dutch League. Oh, gosh. Okay, probably I might not know then. Because Dutch League is probably the league I'm the less knowledgeable on at the moment. I definitely would, if I browse on Twitter for like 2 seconds, I'll see it probably potentially. Hull will announce Woods probably later or tomorrow. That's going to be Ryan Woods, isn't it? Is the one from Birmingham. The one who used to play for Brentford as well, I believe. Yeah. Sunderland going to hit hard in the second half. Well, that will be interesting. I'll be interested to see how they respond with 10 men, actually. I do think Sunderland has still got it within them, but I do think Sheffield United are going to be very experienced. Now, here's Baldock on the ball, deflection, and over the goal, corner. We should try hack the lights like the Burnley game. The lights were definitely hacked. Even the viewers, I believe, were hacked as well, which I don't know how that's possible, but for some reason... Like, even in my statistics afterwards, it did say I had 100 viewers at one stage. I'm like, that's definitely not the case. In fact, you've just reminded me. Yeah, Ryan Woods, yeah, thought so. Exactly that. I was literally about to say the ginger one, but I thought, let's actually just call him by his first name. I'll have a bit of respect. Corner comes in. Oh, bit unlucky there. Touch got away from him there. And it looked like that Egan didn't keep the ball on. Ooh. So we've got to be a bit careful there. Kick the ball into the, how do I call it? The disabled section, so we've got to be quite careful there. It was funny. Yeah, I found the funny side out of it. But apparently, according to all my statistics, it was all real. I was just like, yeah, right. Don't know who did that shenanigans, but it definitely made things look very interesting, I'll tell you that. I've just shared my stream on Twitter, by the way. I'm going to quickly share it on the Discord as well. And then I'll be ready to go through half-time, which I'm going to use half-time to basically do the video I wanted to do today, which was my kit video, which I didn't get to do because I felt too tired to do it, actually. Strand Larson. No, I do know that. Because I think, I don't know who it was, someone mentioned it, some media outlet that I read mentioned it. I don't think it was Sky, I think it was another media source. So we've got 3 minutes of added time. There has been a couple of stoppages in play with fouls and stuff like that. It's been actually third kit championship. Yeah, so what I'm doing, Wallace and Gromit fan and all viewers, at halftime, I'm going to switch my screen to this, like this. Like I'll do for my videos when I used to record with my webcam. But the only thing I don't like is the webcam quality. I don't think it's great, but they're going to have to, the people who've not watched this are going to have to get used to this. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go on to Capture and not go on this, but I'm going to go on this website here, which will allow me to see all the kits. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to say whether I prefer their away kit or their third kit. And if there's no third kit for any team like Birmingham, for instance, that I'm going to start off with, I'm just going to simply react to their kit. So just like that. Jack says we don't have one. Yeah, that's right, but I'll find a way to improvise. Ooh, and you know what's even better as well? I'll be able to read comments from you guys as well. So I might give my opinion on me preferring a third kit than a second kit. And then, that might be countered. Blackpool with a great third kit. Well, yeah, I won't spoil you guys, but I'll definitely try and start recording it whilst half-time hits. So I've got to bear in mind, I've got to record it within like 15-minute periods as well, so I can't waffle on. It's going to be very quick fire because we've got 24 away kits at least, and potentially around 17, 18 third kits. McAtee. Cross comes in. Oh, good block. It goes back to McAtee. Blocked again by Alex Pritchard. Oh, I tell you this. Not Sunderland, Sheffield United are turning the screw. And it's half time. 10 seconds before the third minute, actually. So I think the referee has called half time a little bit early there. But I think it'll come to a relief for Sunderland because they were definitely under pressure a little bit there. James Linnington blows for half time 10 seconds early, but I don't think that's really going to have any effect. So at half time, it's Sheffield United 1, Sunderland, who are down to 10 men with 0 goals. The announcement video of Blackpool's third kit is funny. Oh, I saw the video with Richard Keogh. Definitely in terms of kit announcement video goes, Blackpool's is top tier. It's a shame that Richard Keogh's not even a Blackpool player anymore. He's actually joined Ipswich, which made some people in the office very happy. And they do know about his antics as well. I do like the people in my office, you know. I think the fact that some of them do support Ipswich, they're a little bit humbled by lower league teams and lower league competitions in general. Right, I'm hoping the audio's fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this and I'm going to start recording the video. And guys, Draw Merchants is the season at the moment. Yeah, they've got Mills curse basically. So guys, make sure you contribute to comments as well. I'm not going to have the chat next to me, so I could basically read out comments. So if you say hi YouTube, you know, basically you could do that basically, but we'll get that sorted. But yeah, once I get that recorded and then we'll get things started. I've got a 15-minute window to potentially do a video's worth. And I think that's going to be what I might do in future terms as well. It's just less time consuming, isn't it? And I think it'll be quicker for me to edit too. Without any further ado, this is an exclusive, guys. It's not often that this happens, but this is what's going to happen. Just follow me on Twitter. Nice. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Twitter and Instagram's all down there. Active seemingly a little bit on both, but yeah, that's my social medias in case you wanted to follow it. Just get a drink of water quickly because there'll be a lot of talking. Always stay hydrated, very important. Right, I'm waffling now. Let's hit record and get this show on the run. What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video on Lexa. Lexa's a different setup as of normal. I am actually recording this episode whilst I'm watching Sunderland and Sheffield United. So viewers, say hi YouTube if you want to be featured in the video. Honeygarden says hi YouTube. Jack BCSC, 2 frequent viewers, has already said hi YouTube. We might get a couple more. But today, I wanted to do this video yesterday, but I am going to try and release it as quickly as I can. Basically, all the championship away kits have all been announced, but we've got a majority of third kits now announced as well. So what I'm going to do is something a little bit new. I am going to rank the away kits and the third kit side by side of every championship team, and I'm going to pick which one of the second and the third kit I prefer. And it should cause some interesting debate in the comments down below as well. If you guys like what you see, please give the video a like. It does tremendously help the channel. Please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. It does really help the growth of this channel. And please also share the channel too. It also really helps too. Just before we get started, Charlie Brown says hi YouTube, and Hill Football also says hi YouTube. Right, without any further ado, let's start ranking these championship kits. Easy as that, guys, isn't it? All right, so let's do all of this. Oh, God, I got a cough. Let's start off with Birmingham. Unfortunately with them, they've only got their away kit. They've not got their third kit. So Birmingham being a little bit boring in terms of my ranking there. But what I will say, it's got a very Spider-Man-like pattern to it. Do you see that? Like in the chest of their shirt. It's got like a spider web on it. And it's got different textures there as well. I mean, some people may call it just like a kid's drawing, but it's a very unique pattern. And I gotta say, I'm actually liking it a little bit more the more I'm looking at it. As you can see there by the voting there, it's been ranked 3.5 stars overall with 86 votes. Is it a throwback? It doesn't look like it, but it's a completely new style of kit for what they got. Red base colour, navy accents in the crew neck, sleeve cuffs, graphic patterns. Maybe the sponsor looks a bit tacky with the colour scheme, but I've got to say, as a kit goes, I think it's starting out strong. I say a good 7 out of 10, actually. I think that's a really good start for Birmingham. I like navy blue going on red. I think it's a good colour combination, so great start for Birmingham there. Mr. K says 6 out of 10. Hi YouTube says Ryan Giles is the GOAT. You've heard it there. Ryan Giles is the GOAT of this season. So, next go to Blackburn, and they have both got their away and their third kit. Their away kit. For me, bland. I like it more than their home kit, in all honesty. I do like it more than their home kit right now. I do think the colour scheme of the dark blue with the slightly lighter shade of blue, I think looks a little bit better there. But it does give off that training kit vibe, and I think the sponsor looks very out of place. I've got to say, I like their away kit a lot more. In terms of their third kit, I really do like it a lot more. As I said already with Bournemouth, if you're going to have a red and blue combination, that is already bonus points for me. And actually, I think the sponsor just is kind of hidden in the background a little bit because of the colour scheme for it. So I'm like, yes, if they're going to hide the sponsor a little bit, it's going to get bonus points. As a score, I mean, I've got to say, I love the pattern work as well. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see roses kind of integrated in with that sleeve design. You know, I really, really like what they've done with that. It actually looks really nice. God, I didn't notice that until now. So, as a score, I mean, clearly, clear as day, I much prefer Blackburn's kit in terms of their third kit to their away kit. With their away kit, I'm probably going to give it a 3. In terms of their third kit, I'm giving it an 8 at least. I love that design. Mr. K says 2 out of 10. Very bland Rovers kit, says Charlie Brown there. Third kit more likey from a Wallace and Gromit fan there. Away kit looks shocking. So pretty unanimous there. Loving the rose and the Lancashire rose pattern there. And not liking the away kit. So we've not clashed so far in terms of the viewers. What on earth has Blackpool done here? Oh my god. Oh dear. I don't know how to react. I'm lost. How do I react to this, guys? We got white and dark blue with an orange sponsor badge. It doesn't work for me. I'm not feeling that shirt at all. I think that's another 2. Oh, now this is a kit. This is a kit I like. Oh, now I tell you what, those wavy patterns reminds me of what Nottingham Forest did. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, when they had, I believe it was their red stripes there. I think it may have been their third kit from last year actually, but they've got a wavy pattern design. And actually, I think the orange works better with a dark blue rather than a plain white. I like that. And they've even changed their logo as well. That's a really nice touch. I think as a grade, it will be a 7. I don't think I like as much as Blackburn's, but definitely my favourite out of the 2. Mr. K says 0 out of 10 for the away kit. 100 out of 100 for the away. Wow. Okay, what a contrast that is there. Mr. K's given 2 ratings there. Did a kid draw a line on it? I guess you can arguably say that, though. That kit is nice. It does remind me of one of Forest kit's once. Yeah, you clearly have thought of the one I thought of as well. Bristol City now. Okay. I've got to say, I actually think what they've done here with this kit has managed to make the sponsor look a little bit better. Actually, I do think it's quite frustrating. It still cuts across like the red and black stripe they've got there, but I think it fits within the badge quite well actually. Maybe a little bit unpopular because I can see people not liking it. There's not like many patterns and stuff, but I don't think that's bad. You can kind of see there's like red ticks going on the shoulder line as well. So I might say 6 to be honest. I think a pretty average one there. Oh, now what have we got here for that third kit? Wow, I've got to say, I've just picked the third kit so far as my favourite. This reminds me of one of Chelsea's kits in 2011, I think it was, where we had black and orange. Definitely didn't have that pattern work. That's a really unique pattern, like a mirror design almost. And I think the colour schemes really work. I think this is also another decent 7 out of 10. Nick Nat doesn't like asymmetrical kits. Puma is a fish, says Jack there. Third kit resembles the sea. That's probably talking about the previous kit there. Robertson Guanpan says Black Robin. Yeah, I've got to say. Reminds me of Feathers, says Nick Nat. Interesting observations from all of you there. I got to say, I think I do like Bristol City's away kit. Not as much as their third again. I think the third kits are really, really dominating. Alright, Burnley. You've not got any kits? I take that as a lie. This website's not updated Burnley's kits. I will find your kits, Burnley. So, for Cardiff, is it really that design? You could barely see it. You know these art projects where you do gradual shading? This is what this reminds me of. I don't know how I think about that, to be honest. A gradual fade towards top to bottom there. Wow. It's unique, I'll give it that, but dull is probably what I can basically say. What have they done for their third kit? Definitely the worst third kit so far. But I've got to say, I do like actually how the badge has had its colour scheme changed to fit the colour scheme of the actual shirt itself. So I think New Balance has gone almost a bit too creative, because I feel like we've criticised Cardiff a lot for being too boring and bland with their designs. I think New Balance have gone completely overboard. Charlie Brown says Cardiff's kit is telling you. I can't read. Charlie Brown has said Cardiff's kit is terrible. Cardiff's away suck, apparently. Too plain and boring, says Nick. Now, pretty unanimous that not many like the away kit. What about the third kit? I mean, I don't know what I would back, to be honest. I think they're both losers, but I don't know what they've done with that grey kit, to be honest. It literally looks like a flushed kit, really. So, I might still give an edge to the third kit, but it's not saying much. Okay, now some good kits. Let's go to Coventry's away kit. Now, I love that. I am already in love with this design. I actually think the sponsor colour scheme actually works. You've got the pinstripes, the gold pinstripes right there. I've got to say, you've got a ting of orange there in the collar line. And you've got dark purple around there as well. And it's clear to see that a lot of people like this as well. Out of 86 people who have voted on this. Gotta be at least an 8. Mate, would it be a 9? Probably not quite a 9. Because I would say maybe the badge, kind of ruins it slightly. But I really am obsessed with this one. Definitely my favourite away kit so far. That's their goalkeeper kit. And they don't have their third kit, which is a real shame for Coventry, because I wanted to grade it with their third kit. But I've got to say, their away kit definitely has been the best away kit I've seen so far. Let's go to Huddersfield now. They've got their away in their third kit. Black away kit there. Probably gives a little bit more personality than Cardiff's, but at the moment I'm not feeling that, to be honest. It just seems like one of these classic black and grey kits that we see all the time. With their third kit though, look at this. We have got, now this is a lot for your eyes. So you've got a bright pink with a sort of violet colour, and then it suddenly goes to white. I'm conflicted on this one, because I also think it clashes kind of with the kit as well. Oh dear me, I don't know how I think about that. Love is a bit strong, says Wallace and Gromit fan. Nick Nack there, that's his response to Wallace and Gromit fan actually. Jack doesn't like it. Honeyguns was talking about the Coventry kit, saying it's in fire. Huddersfield in space. Darla's a dishwasher. I tell you what, this actually does remind me of it almost looks like a white shirt put into the washing machine, and then with it going wrong. I actually might say I might prefer their away kit being plain and simple. So as marks go, I'd say 6 for their away, 5 for their third, I'd say. Hull's kit. Let's look at this. Oh, what? Oh dear me, Umbro, what have you done? 4-star, don't like the sleeve lines. Don't really like the collar. The pinstripes are faded in the background. I don't like this one. Hull, you've really let me down this year. Your away kit last year was my favourite. Oh, okay, now I like it. So their away kit last year is their third kit this year. Okay, you know what? Best third kit, 9 or /10 out of 10 there. Hull's away kit 2. How did everyone is responding to that there? Wow. By the way, this is not going to be included in the channel, but Sunderland and Sheffield United are about to kick off where? Nick Nass says, both are rubbish. Get out. They're not both rubbish. Are you talking about Huddersfield though, maybe? Might need to wait a bit because I think the stream's slightly behind. Wallace and Gorman fan says light versus dark mode. I think that's a really good way of putting it, but oh god, things are going wrong. Headphones, why did you have to disconnect now? Hang on, guys. Maybe I won't enjoy editing this one then. I thought this was a really good idea, but clearly it's had its flaws. Right, I'm going to be a lot quicker now. I really want to talk more about this game. Right, okay. So, in terms of... I've already rated the kits, actually. So, let's just... Multitasking there. Hang on. There you go. Let's go to Luke. Oh, God. Right, goal. Sheffield United scored. Okay, great timing. Right. Oh, God, what we do here? Couldn't have been any worse timing, to be honest. Let's put 2-0 Sheffield United. It was a simple goal in the end. It was Ndiaye with the goal. It's all over, yeah. So they are going to lose their unbeaten run, Sunderland there. That's the worst thing they could have done there. So, that's good delivery there. Oh, that's a gorgeous attack there. Wow, what a goal that was. So, the flick on from Sander Berger there. Oh, he dummied it. And then, oh, that's just beautiful. Beautiful football there to lead to that goal. And Amadezovic gets a goal and now an assist. He's done so well, Amadezovic, actually playing out wide today. Fair play to the lad. He's done really well there. Right, let's try and go back to capture and talk more about the kits. So from talking about Hull, let's talk about Luton Town. Now, what's it with Luton? I mean, yes, their sponsors is Star Platform, so it's got this space vibe and bland shirt, but a very unique shoulder line by the looks of things there. But I don't know if I like that contrast, to be honest. I think the colours make it look like more like a seaside sort of combinations there. Matt Slow has scored, by the way, not Iman and Ndiaye. Apologies there. It's Max Slow. Now let's look at their third kit. Now, with their third kit, it looks a bit like kits I would have seen already, to be honest. To be honest, I think I might prefer their away kit, looking at this. You've got a simple dark blue and black stripes with the sponsor there. Like how the logo's changed to fit the scheme, but I might prefer their away kit. So an away kit gets a rare point. I'm going to say 7 maybe for their away kit, and their third kit a 4. Let's look at Middlesbrough. They've only got their away kit to go, and I got to say, that looks really creative. I'll tell you what this reminds me of. I don't know if you know the Ed Sheeran album Divide, but it really gives me that vibe. It's got pretty much the same colour schemes there, and I think the only difference I see of that is it is more navy blue. You know, the album's more light blue with a touch of navy blue there. I gotta say, maybe I feel like if they actually changed their sponsor there, I actually think they would have looked better there. But I gotta say, as the way kit goes, this one will be up there for me. I gotta say an 8 out of 10, I think. What are we saying? So this was Jack talking about the Luton kit. More orange sponsor is a no for me. Yeah, true. Knick-Knack has said 2 abstract for the Middlesbrough kit. Interesting. I do know the score about Middlesbrough, by the way, and I'm annoyed because my score prediction's gone, but it is what it is. Right, so that's Middlesbrough's kit talked about now. Let's go to Millwall now. What on earth have they done? Huh? It's like a B-Tech Watford kit in a very weird way. I don't know if I like those colours. Yellow for Millwall. That's not Millwall. No. I'm really upset about that, actually. That's going to get probably a 4. Because it's still got a unique concept of diagonal pinstripes. But, no, not great. But this is their 3rd. And it really looks like Bournemouth's kit from, like, 2 seasons ago. Oh, come on, Millwall. Sort out your originality. Your first kit has been so good. But then you've let yourself down in your last 2 kits. That's probably even worse. I'm going to give that one a 3. I know it's basic, but because it's been ripped off from other things being done before, then I can't give it any higher. So, weirdly enough, the really weird colour scheme for Millwall with their away kit edges it above that there. Confusing colour? Yes. Hurts my eyes, says Knick-Knack there for the away kit there. Getting Bournemouth vibes? Yeah. I think it's pretty unanimous that they're all agreeing with my picks as well. Interesting. Right. I think, was it Jack says, sort of like that? Well, fair enough. You know, I think he's talking about the 3rd kit there. But because it's been ripped off from other things being done before, I can't give it any bonus points. Look at this from Norwich. I love this. It's got like a red velvet. It's got like a majestic look to it with the gold, and you've got the horizontal stripes going across there. I love that. That might be my favourite away kit alongside Coventry's right now. That will be at least a 9 out of 10. 4.4 rating as well, which doesn't surprise me. And that's a 300 votes as well. Oh, and okay. What's this? We are in space. I don't know why this makes me think. It's got like a dreamy look to it. So what are the colours? You've got purple, pink, xenon blue, turquoise green. God, I mean, that literally, if anyone pictured of what happens in a dream, you know, that's what, you know, people would think. God, I you know, to have no pun intended, it's got that dreamy look to it, I've got to say. I love both kits. I think Norwich have I think consistently Norwich have been the best when you consider their home, away, and their 3rd kit. So I don't know I think my favourite is still their away kit, but I think their 3rd kit slightly edges out. I think I gave their home kit a 7. I'll give an 8 to their 3rd and a 9 to their away kit. Well done, Norwich. You've really impressed me with that. Now, Preston, looks like they've gone a very similar route to Mill. They've gone for a yellow away kit, but it's even less bland than what... but it's even more bland for what Millwall had, because there's no patterns there apart from their sleeves, which actually, now that I'm looking at it, actually looks quite good. But still looks a little bit empty for my liking there. And then their away kit, I think there was a bit of a hoo-ha about it, saying it pretty much looks like Bournemouth's kit, which I do agree as well. So very similar to Millwall. Can't give it any bonus points for originality. And I might actually say their bland away kit might be slightly better, actually. In terms of the mark, probably 4 for away and 3 for their 3rd. Let's go to QPR. They've only had their away kit. Oh my goodness me. So, honestly, it almost looks like it's half of Norwich's kit, but then you fuse it with Millwall's home kit. Oh my god, I love that. I love the dark navy blue they've got there. I like the half gold and then half navy blue collar line. I like the horizontal gold pinstripes they've got. I like how even the sponsor has now looked like that. It's got some majestic initials there. I literally am in love with that kit. At least another 9. I don't think I'm feeling in a 10 out of 10 mood today, but we're getting plenty of 9s now. We're really getting to the good stuff now. Reading, without a doubt, was one of my most controversial gradings because I gave their home kit a 9. This one's got a very similar concept, clearly, but I do think the home kit has executed it better than this. I think the colours look a little bit more washed out. I don't think they are as authentic. So from a 9 out of 10, which I gave their home kit, I think this one gets a very mediocre 6, personally. They've not got their third kit, sadly, so I'm just going to have to rank their away kit, just like with QPR. Let's go to Rotherham now. What on earth? Now, this is giving me very strong Watford vibes. Oh! Third goal! Moving on, Sunderland have just got one back. How has that happened? Lyndon Gooch with a delicious chip over West Fotheringham. Wow, well, the cameras is on Egan. I wonder if he made a mistake. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it really that bad? Oh, what's that pass? And Ross Stewart, Lyndon Gooch. What a delightful chip. That's a gorgeous goal. And now Sunderland have got back into it. Oh, he's really stitched Mukherjee up there. I'm really upset for Egan for doing that. Because Mukherjee's had a fantastic game. But now he's going to be shifted with some for blame for that goal. And he does not deserve that. Yeah, Ross Stewart did very well there. Right, so we're going to have this problem, not clearly now. Because this game's now going to life. I thought I was going to be alright, you know. Let's go to Rotherham. Now, as you can see here, it really reminds me of Hull City. If you see these sorts of messy black stripes there. Even the sponsors there is, you know, giving me really, really strong vibes for Hull City as well. The colour schemes, I actually don't mind the colour scheme, you know. And I think it's a slightly more yellowy colour of a prime colour rather than it being orange. But is it a bit too much of a home Hull City rip-off? I might be inclined to give it the benefit of the doubt because I actually quite like that design. Their third kit, it's a bit on the basic side for me, which might be controversial considering it's a dotted effect, but it's literally just white, black and red dots just dotted around, all around the kit. So for me, I don't know, it's simple, but I don't know if I like it personally. So their away kit, 7. Their third kit probably is 6, actually. Wallace Gwynpan said polka dots. That's literally what it did look like there. Looked like they ran out of ideas, didn't it, that there? Yeah, that literally feels like that. I think it really does get that vibe, actually. Sheffield United. Now, their away kit looks like this. Oh, blimey. I don't know how I feel. It's literally a red stripe, 2 black stripes next to that, and that's it, with their sponsor in between that. Oh, I gotta say, I don't know, I don't like saying this about kids, but I think that's quite lazy from Sheffield United there. I've got to be honest. But their third kit, oh, I tell you what, you now know what you got to do to impress me with kits. It's got to be blue, red, or gold or navy colours. And this is one example where it has, I would arguably say maybe a dark navy blue, maybe some of you may say black. It's like the dress scenario where you see one colour and other people may see others. But you could definitely uncategorizedly say, and you can see the gold there. And I've got to say, I really, really like that. I actually think a bit simple in its design, but the colour scheme more than makes up for it. That's probably a 7. And I think their away kit is a 3. Really disappointed with their away kit there, to be honest there. Not doing it for me, says Nick Knack. But Jet said their third kit. No, really? They did not like their third kit. Interesting there. Wow, that's very interesting from that, actually. But we now move on to Stoke City. Their away kit looks like this. I gotta say, it does look a little bit more interesting than what they've done previously. Their patterns give me like a car seat vibe. I don't know why. It looks almost... It literally does look like car seat leather. But that's not to say that's a bad thing. I think it does make it stand out a little bit. I do like the colour scheme they've got there. I think that's a decent kit. I wouldn't say my favourite, but decent one. Oh no, we've got a seatbelt effect again. We've not had many kits this year that have got the seatbelt effect. But this is one of them, and I'm really, really disappointed with that. Oh my god! No goal? Oh, it came off the crossbar. I thought it hit the line. My apologies. You know what, guys? I'm really tempted to scrap the video, you know. I'm going to have to stop the recording because my bloody family are taking a shower now. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do something different with that. I'm going to actually scrap that video. So that's an exclusive, guys. You're going to see me scrap a whole entire video. And I'm annoyed because I spent quite a fair bit of time on that. But to be fair, it's not that complicated just to do again. It's just... circumstances have not made it more helpful. I'm tired, so I'm not delivering my points that well. And if anything, not done enough research on it. So, kept stuttering my lines. So, you know, this is part of, you know, being the YouTuber. You've got to have your standards. And I felt if I uploaded the video in that format, it would have been below standard for what that video deserved. So, I'm going to do it differently. But I don't know when I'm going to do it, because obviously tonight I'm going to record my championship predictions, and now go on Thursday. Friday you'll see my Prem predictions. Maybe it'll be something I record over the weekend, and you guys can see it as an early video this week. Although I am doing a watch-along, aren't tonight? No, yeah, I'm going to be doing watch-alongs all weekend, actually. Oh, there's no time. There's no time to do these things anymore. Right, let's actually check... Stoke 1, Middlesbrough 2, because I've ignored that poor goal for quite some time. There's a second goal also at Ewood Park, which I'm going to talk about because it's a big moment. But it's 2-1 Middlesbrough. That's the first goal I'll talk about. Looks like by stats, Middlesbrough have deserved it, and they're going to get their first win of the season. It's an own goal by Phil Jagielka, which is a shame for the poor lad there. But the second goal I'm talking about is this one. Look at this. Reading now 2-0 up. I got to say, Reading, I thought that they would get 6 points. But to be honest, they were against the two teams I didn't expect them to get those points from. I thought that, okay, Mugati taking the corner for Sheffield United. Header is headed away. Who scored for Reading there? Junior Hoylett scores. Was it against his former club? Was Hoylett a Blackburn player? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Junior Hoylett used to play for Blackburn? Am I getting it confused with another former Premier League team? Rida Kadra is about to go on for Sheffield United, probably looking to see this game out. They're making a game of it. Yes, they are. I gotta say, I think Sunderland have been really good so far this season. They've been a breath of fresh air. Right, more interesting than Bristol, says Wallace and Gromit fan there. That's probably talking about the kits there. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I was hoping to do that, but there's been too many distractions from this game. I don't like the lighting there, and now there's background noise. It's just not worth my time. Yeah, I didn't know his name was David there, but oh, Charles maybe for Sunderland. Oh, it's headed away, but it could be still one back. Oh, they're really giving it a go, Sunderland there. Right. I can definitely see John Fleck, Rida Kadra, and Oliver McBurney. Those are going to be the 3 Sheffield United players who will be going onto the pitch. My voice is now gone. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Bailey right now with the ball. And someone's down for Sheffield United. Could be a counter attack going on for Sheffield United. Tackle one. Free kick definitely awarded. And a yellow card awarded for Luke O'Line. Anything can happen. Yeah, yeah, honestly. That's literally a classic example. You know, Sunderland battered and bruised against, away from home, let's remember, against this Sheffield United team who are favourite to get promoted. And with one extra guy, you know, that they don't have in their team, they're giving it a really good go. If they'd take a draw right now, I'd say Sunderland. Just mean the championship. Yeah, true. I mean, I'd say Reading winning against Blackburn is a big result right now. I mean, Blackburn, I had a very tiny suspicion that I think a midweek game could be one game too far for them, but I hope it doesn't mean they drop out completely, because I would really like to see Blackburn get in the top 6. I think, you know, they... I just seen that Luke O'Line challenge again. That's an awful challenge. God, if VAR was there, I think they would have looked at that and probably would have tried to upgrade it. Looks like Sunderland, not Sunderland, Sheffield United do now a triple substitution now. Mukati's definitely going off and John Fleck is taking his place. Now, definitely Rida Kadra is about to go on. Who would he replace? Well, they're not showing us. It is Ilman Ndiaye going off the pitch, and Rida Kadra is going to swap him. And I did see Oliver McBurney, but I don't think he's around now. So definitely at least 2 substitutions for Sheffield United, who are still winning by 2-1. By the way, Stoke Middlesbrough is in its final 10 minutes. Nathan, it says, got actually 5 points, gave me 4. Predicted 2-0 there. Brighton. Right, I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look how I calculated it. It's going to take me a bit of time to do that, but I will look at it because I definitely want to calculate things correctly. Is that from... Yeah, that's from the Premier League, and that's from this week. Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to think if I can even think about what I did wrong here. If I go back far enough, I can see what comment it was, and I can see if it definitely was those scores, basically. Right, but thanks, Nathan. I'll check that later on. I'll make a note of it. Us drawing against Watford, that's a decent result. It was a decent result indeed. Oh, punched away by Patterson. Not a great punch away. Sanderberger now. Oh, too much power. Disappointing. Amadezovic couldn't get there. Let me just... What I will quickly check about the Prediction League is just thinking how many points you got last week. So, Nathan, you had... Did you have... Yeah, you didn't have any points last week, actually. So then... Yeah, so I have given you just 4. I'll definitely look at the comments, because I can definitely check if it has been confirmed and unedited too. You made me intrigued now, Nathan, so I'm just going to check, because obviously I want to make this as serious as I can. Okay, definitely unchanged. Arsenal, yes. Well, one for Brighton, 1 for Man City, 1 for Wolves. Yeah, no, that's a mistake. No, thanks for pointing that out, Nathan, and well done for actually being brave enough to do so as well. I'll change that now. Chance. It's booted away. My God. I mean, it is only 1 point, but it could mean all the difference, you know. It really could. I'm just going to do that and just sort all the positions again, because it actually takes very little time to sort it. I'm actually sharing my screen just to see you guys how I'm doing it this year, actually. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a capture, and I'm going to change the scene. So it's got to be, if I could find the right If I could just find the right one. Oh, Sanderberger there. Running on his own. Deflection. Oh, off the post. Oh, the deflection took it and hit the post. Oh my gosh. Nearly game, set and match for Sheffield United. Unbelievable. That Woodward's been struck twice. Once by each side now. I'm a bit surprised it's not being recognised there. So that's the Word document. That's there. That's there. That's there. It's not there. Oh, it's not one of my options. That's a shame. Okay, well, we're just going to have to stick with that. Sunderland get battered on and off the pitch, says Ryan Giles there. I have changed the table accordingly to your points now, Nathan, so no need to worry about that. I've already saved it as well. I'm just looking at the other games that are taking place so far. Still 0-0 between West Brom, Cardiff. I'm now very annoyed I didn't predict 0-0. I have a feeling it's going to stay that way now. I predicted 1-0 West Brom, so a late West Brom winner would do me lovely right now. But yeah, Matt Crooks is finally on the 83rd minute, probably to salvage me only a couple of points on my gaffer. Phil Jagielka with our own goal, of course. Now with Middlesbrough, if they win this, they go up. They don't go to 21st. They'll be up to 11th, which just goes to show how many places you raised. Allberger, it's cleared away. It's right, and it's blocked away, and it's another corner. Amadezovic again. Stoke, as it stands, are in the bottom three, which is shocking. Reading still 2-0, of course. So Blackburn will be still 1 point clear of Hull, but it'll be only Hull, Watford, Preston, Rotherham, and Wigan who'll be undefeated left. Header. It's another corner. Sheffield United are now starting to push again. What's going on with this game here? I don't know if I wanted to look. Robinson's on for Swift. Oh, well, they've lost then. Wallace is out and Phillips is on. Oh, dear. What's Steve Bruce doing? Taking their most two creative players off the pitch. I didn't know Amadezovic was Bosnian, actually, but I've just figured that stat out now. Thank you, Sky Sports. Right. Corner comes in. Header. Oh, looks like it's cleared. Thanks for 10 viewers, by the way. I do appreciate that. That's more like the numbers I get on my streams and not the 180 odd people I get. We're 5 likes away from 30. Guys, if we can hit the like button, that would be... Oh, now that's definitely a foul for Sunderland and a yellow card for Lyndon Gooch. Only 5 likes away from 30. So, guys, if you've not hit the like button, please do so. It really does help the growth of this channel. And if you've not done so as well, please hit the subscribe button. We have gained a couple of subs. We're on 1,318. Thank you guys, as always, for the support. 2 subs away from 1,320. That would be a really good achievement if we can get there today. But as always, as I do like to repeat constantly, I'm always grateful for the support. Thank you guys. Liking, subscribing and sharing all really, really helps. You're all doing that channel a massive favour. So thank you guys so much. I won't lie, I feel really tired, and I now know that I've got to do predictions as well. So it's gonna be the master of acting that I'm gonna make, you know, to seem energized to predict all these games. There's Oliver McBurney. He's finally going on the pitch. Who's he gonna replace? Brewster, I'm gonna guess. No. It isn't Die. Who did Rita Cadra replace then? I'm blind. Because I thought Ndiaye was already off the pitch because I thought Rita Cadra replaced him, but oh dear, if I've got Brewster was off oh bloody hell. I got them confused. Oh dear me. I'm gonna have a cup of tea before I do my predictions today, just so I wake up and I don't see anything stupid. Here's Harry Clark, who's done very well in this game. Cross comes in, and Fotheringham collects nice and easy for the goalkeeper. How's Matt doing that, actually? Because I know he's streaming this game. Oh, Blackburn Overseas is streaming Reading Blackburn. He won't be pleased with this right now. think Matt's streaming. I don't know why I can't see it at the moment. Has he cancelled it? He's cancelled his stream. Oh, I'm gutted. He's cancelled his stream. Oh, because I knew he was streaming. It popped up on my phone, but he cancelled it literally last minute. Oh, that's such a shame. Well, tune in everyone to hear, because I'll be talking about Sheffield United and Sunderland. And why is it still half time? Bloody idiot. Right. Oh, Sanderberger. Aldi Nord. Fleck. McBurney. Straight at Patterson. More goals for United, please, says Phil Vreeland. Yeah, I mean, right now, it did look at a stage that Sunderland looked like that they were the likely team to score and equalise. But I got to say, right now, I think Sheffield United have now grown back to their control. And now they're looking a lot more comfortable and they're looking more likely to score as well. Who ended streaming? Well, Matt SB. I knew he had a stream scheduled, but he clearly didn't stream it in the end, which I'm gutted about because I expected him to pop in and maybe, not prank him, but maybe send a cheeky donation or whatever. Which is something you can do on my channel as well, actually, because I got monetization on, actually. Oh, jeez, I just got to stretch a little bit. It's tough just sitting down. Cool, bloody hell. Could be watching the Moors. Oh, you never know. He's a solihull lad. He could be. I mean, well, it would have been last minute because it was at least 15 minutes before he was going live. And I thought Matt was already going live as I was streaming. But then it didn't occur to me that I didn't get a notification after the 15-minute warning. It's Solihull 1, York 1, by the way, in case any of you were wondering about what's going on in that National League game between Solihull Moors and York City. Solihull just missing out on the final of the playoffs, and York recently promoted. It looks like Reading really took their 4-0 defeat to Rotherham at heart because they've nearly made up for that whole goal difference. They're now 3-0 up against unbeaten Blackburn. We're going to have to go straight away to Bet365 because it looks like Stoke and Middlesbrough are going to end as a draw. It looks like I am going to salvage a point in the prediction league. One of you predicted a 2-2 draw. Was it Wallace and Gromit fan? I don't know who it was, but definitely someone predicted 2-2. DiMaggio Wright Phillips, the son of Sean Wright Phillips and the grandson of Ian Wright, scores in the 91st minute to make it 2-2 at the Bet365. And just like that, Middlesbrough still are looking for their first win of the season. Unbelievable. What's also unbelievable is that Reading are now going to subject Blackburn to their first defeat of the season, and it's a heavy one, a 3-0 defeat. Lucas Jow with 4 out of the assists. It was actually the first time Lucas Jow made it as fit enough to reach the bench. So this is Lucas Jow's first couple of minutes back from recovering from injury, and now he's already got a goal. I gotta say, if he stays fit, Reading might be okay when they've got that firepower there. How is everyone reacting to that equaliser and Reading scoring their third? Oh, Sheffield United pushing there. Sunderland look like they cope with that there. Lucas Jow gets his former club. Yeah, that's right. What's that, Blackburn? You're not wrong. Lil John Lewis wins BT Man of the Match. 2-2 Stoke. You gained the perfect prediction. Yeah, it was you. I thought it was. Come on, Borough, please score, says Jack. Come on, Borough, says Ryan Giles is the GOAT. You'll be glad that I didn't post that kit video now, Ryan Giles, because that would have been a completely... Oh! Definitely a free kick for Sunderland. Free kick for Moors in a dangerous area. It's nice when I'm getting constant video printer updates in all of these games. Middlesbrough never win games. We're shocking, says Ryan Giles. A goal now would send Moors up top. That's a huge moment there. Amadezovic definitely conceding a free kick for Sunderland there. Was on for a correct prediction for Stoke score. Still could get 3 points from this game here. Did you? Oh yeah, you must have predicted 2-1 Sheffield United, although Sunderland could end it. Oh, I think I predicted 2-1. I think I just realised. I think I predicted 2-1 for this game. Hang on a minute. I think I predicted 2-1 for Sheffield United Sunderland. You just gave me a wild thought. I don't know why I completely forgot about that. Oh, Patterson got off his line. Ooh. We're about to hit the 80th minute. Oh, a foul. Abay Matete there. He's very frustrated about that there. Right, I'm just checking my prediction very quickly. Now they're showing all the scorelines there. That 3-0 is incredible. And that late equaliser by DiMaggio Wright-Phillips. Incredible too. Unbelievable there. I did say 2-1 Sheffield United. So that's nice. As long as no other team scores. 4 more points tonight as well as a Gromit fan as it stands. Well, you've definitely got 3, I'd say, from Stoke and Middlesbrough if it gets full time. Middlesbrough never get things given to... I mean, but I feel like every team has that problem, though. You know, it's about having the quality eventually to get through to that. The thing is, I feel Stoke is one of the few teams I feel really bad for because I have seen some of the things they've not been given. I think them and Bristol City have been done over the most in terms of decisions this season so far. So Stoke, I think, have got a little bit of justice in that, but so far, yeah, Stoke have already won this season because they beat Millwall. But Middlesbrough still winless. It's not great for them there. Full time in Solihull, it's 1-1 then, and full time at Stoke. It does end 2-2. That DiMaggio Wright-Phillips equaliser in the 91st minute really changes the whole complexity of the whole scenario. Still 0-0 between West Brom and Cardiff. One West Brom goal would be lovely right now because I predicted 1-0 to West Brom, but probably been a bit too confident that there would be goals in that one. Oh, very disappointed there. I did get a point for Preston Rotherham though. In fact, if I can quickly calculate my points. 0 for Birmingham Watford, 0 for Bristol City Luton, 0 for Burnley Hull, 1 for Norwich Huddersfield, 1 for Preston Rotherham, 0 for QPR, 0 for Swansea, 0 for Stoke Borough, 0 for Reading Blackburn, let's be real. Then 3 for Sheffield United Sunderland, which is 5. And 0 currently for West Brom Cardiff, but if West Brom score, that goes to 8. And I tell you what, that's a huge difference to go from 5 points to 8 points there. So, yeah, West Brom, please score. Don't care who's on the pitch, Yoksulu or whoever. Please score. That'd be really nice right now. Looks like Stoke, sorry, I've been looking at too much on my work today saying Stoke. Stoke have got Liam Delap online from City. Well, I think it was about time that Liam Delap played where his father was, Rory Delap, a servant to Stoke City he was. I got one for Birmingham Whoppers and others no clue. Well, I'll be calculating those points. God, I tell you what, I don't have a lot of time to do it. Just realised that I don't have a lot of time at all, so I'm going to have to think of doing something. I guess what I could do, I mean, if what I could try and be clever with is bring my personal computer to work and do it there, but I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. Although there is free Wi-Fi at the trains, but I'm not driving. I'm not going by train tomorrow. I'm driving, so I can't actually do that because there's train strikes tomorrow. I tell you what, that's an impressive home one. So since 2022, 14 games at home, 10 wins for Sheffield United. That's a very success. Oh! Wow, what a chance by Norwood. Just outside the box, he strikes it on his left foot. I think it's his left. No, it is his right. And it's a really good save by Patterson. That's the best save I've seen Patterson made in all of his seasons. Wow, it's a real curved delivery. Bloody hell, what a save. That'd have been an incredible goal if that got in. It just means I have to trust you, Charlie, if you do that. Oh, careful, Patterson. What are you doing? It's another corner. I tell you what, right now, I think because I've got a lot more viewers making predictions now, I think that's what's making it a little bit more trickier for me. But I'm still coping just about at the moment. Oh, don't yawn, Alex. You've got to make your score predictions after this. Come on, wake up. I did nothing today, and I'm still tired. Still 3-0 between Reading Blackburn, 0-0 between West Brom and Cardiff still, and obviously, as you can see from my scorecard, still 2-1 between Sunderland and Sheffield United 2, Sunderland 1. Oh my days, I'm struggling there. I tell you one thing I've not done a lot of, and in fact I've not done at all, is show you stats. Let's actually show you some stats. Attack momentum shows that Sheffield United have had a lot more of it. Sunderland having a bit more near the start. Dan Neil with the red card, professional foul, last man, was pretty much the first thing that happened, and then literally, I know it says 2 minutes, but it's literally only 1 minute later, Medezovic scores with a Norwood corner. Half time, the first attack, and Medezovic gets an assist, and Max Lowe scores. Sunderland are making a double substitution, by the way. Jay Matete went on for Sims, Pritchard went off, and Bailey Wright came on. Hume came on for Embleton. And tell you what, Bisland and Gooch goal was delightful. Ross Stewart with a perfect through ball, and Gooch with a perfect chip. Diamond has just got on the pitch, by the way, and I think it was Alesse who also got on the pitch as well. Let's see if that makes a difference. In terms of stats, 19 shots to 4, 5 shots to 2. So very one-sided in terms of creating chances, but Sunderland have looked quite clinical with having 50% of his shots go on target, and at least one of them has been their goal. I don't know how Sunderland have not hit the woodwork either, but they've definitely at least hit the woodwork once, Sunderland, and that's a mistake. Shots inside the box 11. Oh, look at that, 0 for Sunderland. That tells you a lot, really, to be honest, about how each side has played so far. Patterson has made 2 saves there. Sunderland, with that first defeat of the season, puts them into 11th. Rotherham actually the highest out of the 3 newly promoted teams so far in terms of position. And that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in terms of these stats right now. I'm really, really sorry. I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm always tired these days. Hate it. Hate for being fatigued. It's one of the worst things to have, especially when you know you've got to do some stuff as well. I'm going to be very interested how I'm going to feel driving to work tomorrow, because I've never driven to Ipswich before. And if anything, if I'm able to drive to Ipswich, less excuses for me to miss a game now. A lot less excuses now. I can tell you as it stands, I'm only on 4 points, says Charlie. Well, that's interesting, thank you. Yeah, full time with Stoke and Middlesbrough. I'm just reminding myself, because I think this weekend Ipswich have got MK Dons at Portman Road, I'd like to say. No, not MK Dons, we've already played them. Is it? No, it's not Barnsley this weekend. No, we're away to Shrewsbury, I think, if I remember right. We're not we. But Ipswich, I think, are away to Shrewsbury, I like to say. Yeah, they're away to Shrewsbury this weekend. So I actually can't go to Ipswich anyway. So it'll be a 3 PM watch-along this weekend. Medezovic, man of the match. Not surprised. Definitely my pick for man of the match as well. Goal and assist. And constantly a threat in that right-hand side, which I think is a great role for him to play. Oh, please, West Brom score, please. 5 points to 8 points would be so huge for my league. Who's on the pitch right now who can score? Carlin Grant's off. Oh my God, Adam Reach is on for Carlin Grant. Steve Bruce, what the bloody hell are you doing? Callum Robinson, I despise you as a player, but please score right now. That would be amazing. I'll be at the game. They're going to bolt us, so I'll be here for the Watchalong. Well, thanks for telling me, Jack. I really do appreciate when everyone makes their time to see me, because they could really be doing other things to, get more engaging football content. I know I'm not the best at what I do, but the fact that you stick by me is a testament to you guys, is all I can say. That's a gorgeous ball. Max Lowe. Oh, good goalkeeping by Patterson. McBurney wanted a pen, but definitely not a pen for me. Great goalkeeping. Borough got robbed. I tell you what I might do. I think I'll watch the goals. I'll watch the goals and I'll look at all the stats before I make my predictions. I've just realised I've got to make all these graphics as well for the predictions as well. Well, at least with Coventry getting postponed against Huddersfield, it's only 11 games I've got to talk about this time. It's the only slight positive. Well, we're hitting the 90th minute now. I'm saying 4 minutes of at a time. 7? Don't know where they got that from. I've got to be honest. 7 minutes of at a time. Definitely giving Sunderland a big chance. Oh, no, they wanted handball, but it's not been given for Sunderland. It's a free kick for Sheffield United. It's staying 3-0 to Reading against Blackburn. So Blackburn aren't even going to get a consolation there. Still 0-0 between West Brom and Cardiff. And still 2-1 between Sunderland at Sheffield United and Sunderland. Oh, Paul's sending me messages now. I'm going to give him a call after this. Because I'm hoping if I can get him on board with my editing as soon as I can, he could potentially get involved. Jack predicted 2-2. Oh my god, alright. Well, he's probably celebrating. We've got 7 minutes of added time here. That's that's a pass there. Yeah, it has gone behind. It's definitely a corner to Sunderland. This could be a big moment in the game. Considering Sheffield United were 2-0 up, we've got to be quite careful there. Sunderland fans definitely making some noise here. Now then, can they get a goal from a set piece? Bailey Wright. No, it's a good, it's just a simple catch by West Fotheringham. Not really the best of corners, unfortunately. But I tell you what, it shows how confident West Fotheringham is to claim that, actually. Here comes Sheffield United now on the left-hand side. Rida Kadra to McBurney. Chance. What a save! Brilliant save by Patterson. Just like that, in the left-hand side, they were really starting to form something there. Brilliant play by Rida Kadra. He really created that. And that would have gone to a corner. Great save by Patterson. And now, right immediately in the other end, Sheffield United have now got a corner. End-to-end stuff here. And that's the best type of game that you would want to do and want to see and would want to witness. Oh my god, again, what a save! Oh my days, volleys, oh my god. Sheffield United are trying to end the game, but Sunderland are holding on with 2 fingertips along the edge. The fingertips specifically of Patterson in goal. Oh, it's Egan with the header and a great save by Patterson again. Corner again. McBurney's got it and Patterson's collected it. Right, oh! Now then, that's definitely going to be a yellow card to McBurney. McBurney getting a yellow card because he's definitely was interfering with Patterson, trying to take the goal kick. Charlie, are you now getting an idea how long it takes to make to calculate all these predictions? Imagine that I had to do this every single week last year and the year before that as well. It is time consuming. Okay, Rida Kadra again. Oh, no, that's very dangerous. Definitely at least a yellow. And it is a yellow card. I think awarded to Alesse, I think. Oh, dearie me. No, it's Matete, actually, who got that challenge. Oh, that's awful. He gets nowhere near the ball. Runs at him, uses his leg and wraps around it. Yeah, Matete gets a definite yellow card. Poor challenge. I get another point for West Brom. You predicted 1-1. Ah, West Brom, please. Callum Robinson, please score. If that's you want your clipped moments, there you go. Callum Robinson, please, come on. In the 93rd minute, it's going to end 0-0, and I'm going to be so pissed off with myself that I didn't predict that because I changed my mind last minute as well. Okay. Here's Jack Diamond. Not Neil Diamond, but Jack Diamond. Here's Lyndon Gooch. Cross comes in. Just simply booted away. I tell you what I liked about this is that neither one team are actually trying to park the bus. Both teams are going for it. And I'm really proud of both of them because they really are having a threat each time that both of them go forward. Offside given against Alesse. Now that might be the end of Sunderland's attacks. We've made it now to the 95th minute of 97th. So I tell you what, for the fact that Sunderland fought this much and they actually managed to get, level the scoring in terms of second half goals, they've done really well, Sunderland, I've got to say. They really are showing belief there right now. Fotheringham with a goal kick. And header. I tell you what I'm going to do, Charlie. I mean, maybe clearly not that reliable as Nathan pointed out. I'll calculate the points, I don't know when, maybe by Friday. And if you want to, you can do the points as well. And then if I send you what I calculated and it matches yours and you're willing to do this, let me know because I can make it a paid opportunity as well. You will be a part editor, pretty much. Now, 96th minute and a half. We've got 30 seconds left in this game. Throw in. Oh, now that's definitely a free kick. That might be the final chance. Bailey Wright conceding that free kick and getting a yellow card. Rita Cadras made a great impact actually going on, to be fair. He really has, actually. So we've hit the 97th minute. I think this will be the final chance that Sheffield United had. Sunderland's long 16-game unbeaten run is going to end. Tommy's got 10 points so far. I'll calculate that when I can do the points, actually. Still saying on top says, what is a Guam fan? Everyone's pretty serious about their predictions. I love it. Well, correct prediction for me. It's a correct prediction for me. I predicted 2-1 this game, and lo and behold, it has ended 2-1 to Sheffield United. Well, in terms of the final thing I'll do for this stream, let me just end the timer. It's the full-time whistle at Bramall Lane. It has ended Sheffield United 2, Sunderland 1. First goal came from Amadesovic from a corner. This was 1 minute after Dan Neil got sent off by fouling James McAtee, which I think he's had a really, really good game, actually. Then we had the second goal immediately after the second half. Great dummy by Berger, and cross comes in by, I can't remember who it was. It wasn't Norwood. Norwood crossed for the first goal. But a square ball came in, and it was Max Lowe from 2 yards to make it 2-0. But Sunderland, despite going down to 10 men, got 1 goal back. A brilliant through ball by Ross Stewart. A bit of a mistake by Egan, stitching up James McAtee a little bit. But great play, actually, on that part there. And then Ross Stewart, through ball to find Lyndon Gooch, I believe it was. And a beautiful chip over Foderingham to make it 2-1. That was a very, very big moment in that game. Stoke vs Middlesbrough's redeemed you, says Wallace fan. Well, let's look at capture now. And I'm going to just quickly show you the table, because I think that's all I'm going to show. I've already shown you guys the stats at close time. It's ended 0-0, bollocks. And 3-0 Reading. Well done to them. They've done really well, Reading there. Blackburn still top by only 1 point now. Hull close behind them. Hull, Watford, Preston, not Blackpool, Rotherham, and Wigan are the only unbeaten teams now in the league. The rest of the top 6 are Watford, Sheffield United, Millwall, and Cardiff. This win for Sheffield United puts them to 4th. Amadezovic is giving a shirt to the crowd. Wow, look at him. What a man. So, Preston just outside of the top 6 right now. Still unbeaten, of course. Reading and Blackpool right up there, picking up 2 wins in their opening 4 games. Rotherham right up there too, still unbeaten, which is amazing for them there. Sunderland, with that first defeat of the season, are now down to 11th. Burnley, 12th. And then, when we're looking at the bottom part, look at the teams still looking for their first win. Wigan, Middlesbrough, West Brom, Luton and Coventry all looking for their first wins of the season. And in the bottom 3 we've got West Brom, Luton and Coventry, but all 24 teams have picked up at least 1 point already. Well, Charlie, if you can get them done that quickly, I'm impressed. Because then what I can do with that is then apply the points to my table. That would be absolutely amazing. Can't believe Stoke got that late equaliser, takes 3 points off Borough and 3 points of me off the league. Double disaster. Yes, 2 points dropped, really. DiMaggio Wright-Phillips with an equalising goal. I'll be interested to see the stats and maybe the goals before, because I'm going to actually do my predictions literally in the next 15 minutes time. So I'm going to be recording my week 5. Yeah, week 5 already. Bloody hell. Week 5 predictions for the Championship. That's a flash of lightning I've just saw outside. Holy crap. So, that might not be a good sign for me. Right, so I'm going to record my week 5 predictions tonight. That'll be uploaded tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon, whatever time I'll do it. And then on Friday will be my Premier League predictions, and just like that, there'll be my content done this week, and there'll be watch-alongs and streams and all of that. So, that's going to wrap it up for the stream, I think, for today. I don't know how... Oh, voice crack. I don't know how we did today in terms of likes. Did we reach 30? I'd like to say we were close. 32! Oh, we smashed it. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate that. I always really appreciate the support you guys give to the channel. How did we do in subs at the end? We've plateaued on 1,380. Not bad. That's 5 gained subs for today. So thank you guys so much for the support. If you haven't liked or subscribed, it really does help when you do all of that. It really does. Please share the channel. That also really helps the channel too. And please also, if you have the opportunity as well, you are able to donate as well. Oh, so Matt must have been at Bet365 Stadium, because he's just uploaded his Stoke 2 Middlesbrough 2. That's what he's done, clearly. Right, so he's gone to a game. That's why there. So Phil says, cheers for the content. Thank you. You'll see me tomorrow with my predictions. So predictions ready for tomorrow, because that's when we're going to start predicting. So as always, if you guys have not liked, please do so. Please subscribe. If you've not done so, please share as well. All of that really helps. Thank you guys so much for watching, guys. The legendary of Sonny in this video. As always, I'll see you guys soon. It ended Sheffield United 2, Sunderland 1. Sunderland down to 10 men, but gave good fight. Their first defeat in 60 matches. Sheffield United, a hard-fought win. Now firmly in the top 6 as it stands. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone.